Hey, what is up guys? It's your boy Speed here, and today we're going to be doing a bit of a CGC and PSA market analysis. This is my favorite thing to do, just in general with Pokemon. I'm a huge fan of graded cards, and obviously the market is expected to be and has been a little bit shaky. So today, I just want to look at 130point.com, which looks at eBay sales, gives you the exact prices that things sell for, and just kind of break down so that you guys can get a better idea of where the market's going. Should you be grading cards still? Should you consider buying graded cards? What's going on? Let's get into it. By the way, officially double vaxxed. This channel is officially vaccinated, so if you're afraid of contracting coronavirus from this channel, you're fine. You can't get it. But nonetheless, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Reason being, we're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, which is, 6 months from now, which is going to be really hard. It's almost 1,000 subscribers a month. It's going to be difficult, but I think with your help, we can get there. I want to make content, and I want to continue to do giveaways. By the way, after this video, we will be picking the winner of the CGC 6 Charmeleon. For the future, giveaways will just be over the course of 2 videos. This one is 3, but it will be 2 in the future, just as a heads up. But comment down below if you want to win that Charmeleon CGC 6 Shadowless for free. Okay, let's get into it. So, I'm going to zoom in real quick, just so you guys can see it a little bit better. First things first, we have a Lickitung, a first edition Jungle Mint 9 Lickitung. It's selling for $32. Now, I would like to say this is actually, in my opinion, a great price. So this is, if I'm not mistaken, it's a common card, or it's an uncommon. I think it's an uncommon card. $32. I mean, a Mint 9 for vintage is, it's a good grade. It's a good grade, but that's really solid. Because you have to consider, you can buy these cards, you can get them for really cheap, right? Even if you just crack a pack right now, if you think about it, if you crack a pack right now, you're just gonna, they're basically worthless, right? I don't want to say they're actually worthless, because as you can see here, $32, great price, but just keep this in mind. If you have vintage bulk, I definitely think a ton of it is getting graded. I personally have a lot of it getting graded. I'm not going to say that that is a clear dictator for the entirety of the market, but I would be careful. I would like to say, though, that I think this is a great price, and actually a price that makes the market look good. Then we have a little bit weird, but sale price was supposed to be $60, and then it sold for $60 anyway. Nonetheless, this is an Evolutions Ultra Rare 9. This, again, is a great price. So, quickly, what I want to do for a little bit of comparison here is I want to go to Charizard Evolution. What's the card number here? It's number 12. So the raw variant is about, if I'm not mistaken, it's about $20. Let's actually go to sold listings here instead. Okay, there's the card we were just talking about. Wow, okay, apparently these are selling for under 10. Obviously, it's hard to know for sure. 10. Okay, so it's about a $10 card, which, it is a Charizard, and obviously Charizard graded cards tend to do well, but honestly, that it seems like too high. Looks like one sold for less than 53. Okay, maybe we can actually find that. Let's quickly do that. Let's see what that other one sold for, just to see if this is a bit of an outlier, because it definitely is a little bit odd for sure that this card sold for this much. $60 definitely, to me, seems high. I probably would pay about $50, $45 for it, just based on the raw card and grading fees and the grade. But, okay, this one sold for $45. So, and then one sold for $30. But then the one, wow, that's really weird. That's the thing. It's always so hard to tell, what's going on. Because, 30, 45, and then 60, and then another 60, and then a 50. Let's just assume the card is around $50 right now, which is still pretty decent. A $10 raw card. You could probably pick up a near mint copy for 10, graded for 15, and then obviously if you can get $50, that's not bad. It's probably about $20 profit, which is, it's not great, but it's not great, especially considering you have to buy it now. You have to tie up the capital, but it's decent. I will say that I think that's a decent price overall. I wouldn't be mad if I got $50 for this card. What do you guys think? Is that a good price? I think it's a good price. Oh, new card sold. Pikachu Gold Star. Oh, very cool. For a 7.5 for $600. Gold stars are absolutely incredible, so doesn't surprise me. I don't know what the approximate market is, though, for that card. Pokemon Raichu base set Shadowless Hollow 8 for 210. I kind of feel like that's low. I don't know. Shadowless in my mind is just so difficult to get, but maybe I'm overrating it. 210 for an 8 with subgrades. What are the subgrades? Let's take a look. Nine, 8, 7.5, 8. Not bad. Definitely solid. Definitely a solid card. But okay, $200. Like, I would consider picking that up for $200. I feel like that's a good price. I don't know. It definitely seems like a little bit low to me. Then we have a $15. That is the current grading cost of a CGC card. Yikes. You hate to see that. A Rainbow Rare getting an 8.5. I mean, to be fair, I can't say there's likely a lot of Glycopod fans out in the community, but it is a Rainbow Rare. Not a good grade, though. 8.5s for modern cards. That's the bottom of the barrel, you know? You're going to get an 8 occasionally, but 8.5 is typically like the worst grade for modern. So, not too surprising. Looks like we got another $15.50. Looks like someone made that their max bid or something like that. I don't know. But, okay. Like, oh, God. You know, it's funny. You can tell. Maybe this is just an experiment. It's either an experiment or someone doesn't know what they're doing, but it's a GMA Duraludon V. Like, what? I can't even believe this sold for $13. Right? Like, I would certainly rather an 8.5 Rainbow Rare over a 9 GMA Duraludon, but alright. Then, with the worst photo of all time, what is that? With the worst photo of all time, we have a Pokemon Ditto V card. Shining Fates going for $36. Definitely, in my opinion, an okay price. Considering the person paid express to get that graded, they 100% did not make money on that card. So that is certainly a loss. I've seen a lot of people taking these chances, trying to make a quick buck by express grading or whatever the upper tiers of CGC are. It's about $25 to $30 if I'm not mistaken. Probably upped it, right? I actually haven't looked at CGC prices. Ever since they upped bulk, I've just completely like waved them off. I'm going to keep it 100. I really have not been paying attention to it, at least the prices. But okay, here we go. This is good. I think this is a good price. This is the first edition Hollow Rare. I know the PSA 9 goes for about $1,000 right now. So the CGC 9 going for $800 is decent. But keep in mind, CGC grades harder. So to be honest, maybe this will actually be in tandem or about the same as the PSA 9. Usually that's not the case. CGC tends to be a little bit below, at least on 9s. But okay, $800, a little bit low. You can see this card has definitely dropped. Keep in mind, for a little bit of perspective on this card, about a month and a half ago, it was in a PSA 9. Keep in mind, it was going for about $1,300. So that is obviously a $500 difference between the 9 and CGC, which is obviously a drop. You know, grading company, even though CGC is less desirable, it's not that much less desirable. Then we have a Dragon Pult VMAX Full Art Shiny. The 9 got it for $35. Wow, that's actually I think that's a good price, to be honest, because. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Dragon Pult VMAX in a 9. Keep in mind, that's a Japanese card. Japanese. I actually have one in a 9.5, I think, with no subgrades. This one had subgrades. Shiny. Sorry if my nose is like stuffy as well, guys. By the way, I'm like slightly sick. Love to see it. But yeah, as you can see. Oh no, that's the shiny version. Okay. By the way, you might be saying, "Oh, this comes in the premium collection. This is Shiny Star V. This you had to pull this card from a pack." But okay, so it's about a $10 card, $5 to $10 card. Okay, so this is actually cool too. $26 with $6 shipping for a 9.5 no subgrade, which is what I have. So interesting. That's a little bit bizarre actually. The 9 with subgrades. You know, it's always hard to know. I hate when the sell price is the same as best offer accepted because it kind of puts you on the fence. You're like, maybe they paid over PayPal or something like that. I don't know. But okay. Salamenche. What is that? French? Yeah, okay. French base set. I'm not even gonna look. I have nothing to compare it to. Really? $90 for a CGC 9 Pikachu VMAX? That seems way too high. Pretty sure this is like a Pikachu VMAX 9. No, what is this card raw? Yeah, it's like $20, right? $15. So it's about a $15 to $20 card. There's no way a 9 should sell for 90. One second. I'm gonna look this up, and then we're gonna go to PSA after this. But oh wait, what is that? An 8. Nah, come on. Darkness Ablaze 8.5 for 38. That is not. Man, this website's pretty reliable, but there's definitely a little bit of meh going on here, because there's no way a 9 Pikachu VMAX sells for $90. There's no chance. Yeah, one with subgrades sold for 56. Yeah, one with subgrades sold for 53, 73, but this was April, keep in mind. So we're going way back now. Basically, seemingly, none sold publicly between April and June. You can see quite the price drop, $20 from April to June. But then one in May. Oh, this is May. What the? It's out of order? Okay, that's weird. Yeah, I was going to say, there's no way. I mean, honestly, $56 is not that bad. If you can get one for 15, grade it for 15, and then get a 9 and sell it for 50. But this is with subgrades, so this just seems like a flop. I have a feeling this didn't actually go through. There's no way it's a $90 card. That makes absolutely no sense. But overall, my analysis on CGC is it's very risky to grade. If you get an 8, you're going to lose money. 8.5 are going to lose money. 9, you're probably going to make about 10, 15 bucks on a 9. If you wait, if you auction, you actually could go even or lose on a 9. There's a chance. Something I'm doing right now, for a little bit of perspective, I have a 9. I wish it sold already so I could say like exactly what it sold for, but I have a Flying Pikachu Evolutions 9 currently at $17. Obviously that card's about $5 to $10 raw with grading fees, which was $8 at the time. I'm currently even. Obviously I hope it sells for about 35 to 40, but we'll see. You know, you're probably making about 10 to 15 bucks on a 9 after fees and shipping. That's what you're probably making on CGC cards if you graded before the price increase. After price increase, you're probably looking at like $5 to nothing. So I definitely would not. I'd be very hesitant unless you're grading like upper tier cards like a Charizard to do it. If it's Charizard, I would say okay. You know, if it's any sort of Charizard, I'd give it a shot. But other than that, yeah, pretty not. One second. All right, hope you guys enjoyed that. I muted the mic. Sorry if your fetish is like nose blowing, but unfortunately we're not going to be doing that here today. But okay, we got the PSA cards. Oh, a PSA 1. What the? Okay, PSA 1 Tyranitar for $44. Not a bad price for a PSA 1, I guess. PSA 4, I kind of want to look at 9s. All right, let's look at some 9s. I don't know. The other prices, I have like no price memory of any 9s. I mean, of any like lower grade cards. What is that company? Get Graded? Okay. All right. Dark Golbat Hollow. This is what, Team Rocket? God, what an awful listing. But PSA 9 Dark Golbat. Honestly, I'd imagine that's a bit of a drop. The card was probably going for about 80 to 90. I don't know for sure though, because it is unlimited. If it was first edition, that's definitely a bit of a drop off. But then we have base Blastoise. Actual price. So okay, what? A 9 Blastoise is $550. Is that true? Is it worth that much? I think it is. Okay, I think it is actually about worth that much. I couldn't remember. I mean, we can go check the comps. This definitely seems, I don't know, it seems high to me. Am I wrong? $550, $475, $576. Okay. Oh no, so it's about right. Okay. Yeah, all right, it's about right. Okay. Honestly, that seems like a pretty decent price for a 9. Like, it seems, I don't know, it seems like a bit high. I don't know if I want to say high, but I guess my price memory on that card is not great because it definitely was higher than that. I think when the Charizard peaked, the Blastoise also hit $1,000, if I'm not mistaken. So that's obviously a bit of a decrease if that's true. Then we have the Triple Birds. This is a good price, honestly. This guy came out with a steal. This is the Moltres Zapdos Articuno GX from Hidden Fates, but it's not the promo and it's not the Rainbow Rare. It's just a regular one. It is a dope card, but like 40 bucks, if you got that bulk for 10, that's like a $5 card, $5 card raw. You're coming out on top there for sure. 40 bucks seems like a good sale price for that card. I definitely would let go of one for that. He had it listed at 50, but okay. Then we have a PSA 9 gold card. Seems like a decent price, honestly. The Frostmoth Full Art Secret, going for 60 bucks. I would imagine that this is about what you'd expect in a PSA 10, probably about $80 to $100. So a 9 going for 60, I'm not gonna lie, that seems a little bit high. Raw card, what is raw? I'm gonna say it's about what, $20 raw gold Frost. Oh, really? 32? Oh, okay. This card's more expensive than I thought. I didn't know this card was that. I guess, it's funny. Rebel Clash has like so little chase cards that I guess this is the chase card, or one of the chase cards. Looks like the PSA 10's going from 120 to 140, but okay. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right. $60. I mean, honestly, once again, like if this is a bulk card, which it definitely could be because it's Rebel Clash. Like someone probably just got this back and then listed it instantly. Because if they got this right away and then sent it in when Rebel Clash came out, yeah, I mean, honestly, I would say that's probably a win for this guy. For a 9 on a modern card, if you can make profit on a 9 on a modern, like I see that as a pretty decent win. Like 10, 15 bucks, 20 bucks. Considering the price, considering the wait times right now, though, I don't know how much of a win it actually is to that guy, considering he probably literally had to wait a year. It's almost a year and a half wait time now, I think. It's nuts, man. It's nuts. But all right, next up, what do we got? There's the Duraludon. This is the Blastoise promo. Okay, $9 PSA 9 going for 55. I have a CGC like 8.5. Maybe that'll sell for like, I don't know, 40. Breakpoint Skyla PSA 9. That seems even low because I think this card's pretty dope. Woo, nice voice crack. I mean, like, it's pretty cool. 300 bucks for a 9. This card, I think, was about 400 on a 9. Honestly, that doesn't seem like that much of a price. I mean, I can tell you for sure, though, the only reason why this kind of concerns me is the Rainbow Rare was 300 raw when the set came out. So, obviously, a 9, this person spent at least 75 bucks. Probably 50, considering when they're selling it. Maybe they're just panic selling it. But if they graded it, either way, they're losing. Unless they pulled it pack fresh and they got mad freaking lucky. But, like, I don't like to look at the market. Like, I don't like to look at flipping and, like, trying to make margins off luck. But, okay, what else do we got? Oh, $285 for the same card? That's rough. What is this? A Legendary Collection Rhyhorn, PSA 9. Really? Okay, so, I mean, it is Legendary Collection. I don't think people really care that much about Legendary Collection Hollows. People definitely care about Legendary Collection Reverse Hollows. I'm sorry, this isn't even a Hollow. Just an Uncommon. Right, I think it's an Uncommon. And, yeah, I mean, first edition commons in PSA, I think, still sell for about $40 to $50 in a 9. It depends on the Pokemon, obviously. If it's a Flareon or like an Evolution uncommon from like Team Rocket first edition, you could probably get 100, 150 in a 10. In a 9, maybe about 60, 70. So Rhyhorn 9 Legendary Collection honestly kind of makes sense. Like, I don't know how desirable this card actually is. Like, I don't know how many people are trying to collect a Rhyhorn Legendary Collection. Definitely doesn't seem like something I would get graded. And Onyx, my man is just he's just submitted all the Legendary Collection cards. He's like, yep, it's a Legendary Collection. It will make for a Legendary Collection. Okay, I apologize. All right, let's look at like 2 more. Here we go. So, Shining Fates Ditto VMAX, PSA 9. Ugh, 60 bucks. The reason why, even though honestly, as time goes on, this will be a decent price, 60 bucks is definitely what this card should settle around, like in my opinion. But this guy spent 50 to 75 bucks getting it graded, a lot more getting the card, assuming he opened packs. So that is an L, is what I will say. That is an L. I took a lot of L's on Shining Fates though too. So hey man, whoever you are, my heart goes out to you. But okay. Oh really? Really? Is this not hollow? Okay, it's not hollow. I was gonna say for hollow that seems horrible. Honestly, not bad. Let's actually look up the raw copy. It's really hard to look up raw vintage just because you never really know what you're getting on eBay. But $130 for a 9 non-hollow Vaporeon. Non-hollow Vaporeon. First edition jungle. Yeah, I mean, so like, it's really hard to know because like this card could easily be a 6 or a 7, and you just won't know. Let's look at the back. Yeah, that's gonna get like a 7. You know, so that's the thing, right? You got to be so careful. This one looks official. It doesn't mean the card's in good condition though. You have to be very careful. The front looks horrible. Look at the right side there. That right side looks awful. The back definitely has to look not good then either. If the front, you always know if the front's bad, the back is horrible. And yeah, that's looking like a 6 or a 7. So, you know, honestly, a 9 going for 130, it makes sense. Like the raw copies in like 6, 7 condition, people are trying to get $30 for it, which kind of makes sense. You know, it's still a really popular Pokemon. It's an iconic card. Beautiful artwork. But yeah, as you can see, every single card that's up here wouldn't get better than a 7 or an 8. And so, light plate. Okay, at least this guy's honest. He didn't put near mint. Even though, to be fair, 6, 7 is near mint, I think, right? What's 7? I think 7 is still near mint. I think it's excellent to near mint is what 7 is. Yeah, so even this guy, non-holo, trying to sell the 9 for 165, makes sense. I think that's pretty respectable. All in all I'm going to say is, like, my overall analysis we're all in the video. You guys can let me know your thoughts in the comments if you agree with me or not. Graded cards still doing pretty well. Honestly, still a healthy market, still selling pretty well, even on auction. Good prices, good sell prices. Really, I think what we're all interested in is what will the market look like in a year. So honestly, I'll probably start to make these once every month, maybe every other week. If you guys really enjoy them and this gets received well, the views are high, then I'll make this like every week. But assuming the prices will continue to stay like this until really like, I mean, just for some perspective, guys, like everyone's saying like, oh, your cards are going to, things are going to collapse. I don't think they're going to collapse until like the main portions of bulk comes back. And that's not going to be for a while because here, I'll show you guys real quick. Hopefully this doesn't expose any of my info. I guess keep your eye out if you're trying to scam me. Okay, US.graded gem. But this is really cool, honestly. I think you guys will like this. But this is my graded gem. There's my email if you want to email me. There's my password if you want to try to figure it out. Okay. My account, orders. And so here we go. So the oldest one I have is a $50 50 card submission. I remember I was new into grading. This is my first ever submission, and man, I was so nervous because like at the time I was gonna do like 20 cards and like just make them higher quality cards, but I'm like YOLO, and I submitted 50, and turns out it was a good idea because I paid what, $10 per card, so like I'll do well on those cards, especially if they get 10s. A lot of it's modern, some vintage, but mostly, I think, actually, no, is it all modern? It actually might be all modern. But this is 8/21, so we're coming up on a year. We're about, what, 10 months? Man, that's kind of sad. Oh, man, that actually makes me a little bit sad because, like, I've been in the hobby for almost a year now. That's crazy. I've been in the hobby. Oh, I probably have been in the hobby for about a year. Yeah, it's almost been a year now. Wow, that's crazy. So I just want to thank everyone for your support. I started doing this channel seriously only like 3 months ago or something like that. We're at 5K subs. No, it wasn't 3 months ago. It was like probably 4 or 5 months ago. But nonetheless, it's been a real pleasure. I thank everyone for your support. It's been awesome. Things are great. And by the way, we will be doing another box break this weekend. So if you enjoy the box breaks, I'm probably going to do like a specific box this time rather than just doing like buy whatever packs you want. We'll probably do a specific box. And then for anyone who's really dedicated and you're at the end of the video, number one, comment down below. I made it to the end of the video. I always appreciate you guys. I'll pin one of you guys. I just got to remember to do that. But on top of that, over on, I'm not doing Whatnot yet, but I do plan on doing it for my extreme box battles. I'll be auctioning off the spots because in the past, like, it was really awkward to sell the spots. So I'll be auctioning them off. It's going to be so much fun. We'll do it all live. It's going to be a great time. I don't know when that's going to be yet because I still have not gotten approved for Whatnot. I don't know when that's going to happen. I don't know how long they usually take or whatever. But yeah, I'm super pumped for that. I cannot wait. So nonetheless, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Good luck with your PSA and CGC sales as well. Peace!